Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. How's everyone doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day. We have been graced by one of the cats today. Good girl. This is Astrid. Say hello. Say hello. She's like, where? Where do I see the people? Where do I see the people? Good girl. Go on then. You're gonna bugger off? No? Okay. So we are going to be looking at she's like, no, I'm the only star here. We are going to be looking at Harry and Meghan and their trip to London. So they were at the Edinburgh Awards last night. So I'm going to see what the cards have to say about it, what's their intentions, how they're getting on. What do you think, darling? She's like, I don't care, ma'am. They're beneath me. Oh, first off, we have the Fool reversed. So I think they might be feeling, should I put it on Astrid? She's like, no. I think they might be feeling that they are a little bit out of their depth. I know they certainly don't look it. They certainly look like they're surviving, but maybe they're thinking they've made a bit of a mistake here, that things aren't quite as they wanted them to be. I know it looks all gloss and all high maintenance, but there's something underneath this, guys. With the Fool reversed, something's not quite as it was meant to be. So what's crossing the situation? We have the Eight of Cups. So it's something like walking away. The grass is greener somewhere else. They regret walking away. Yeah, there is a lot of regret going on here. It's not as wonderful and happy and amazing as they'd like to have it made out. Is it Astrid? She's like, no, they're not that happy. So yeah, they're not overly happy with what's going on. They feel very subdued. Let's have a look at what is known about the situation. Money. Well, I think everybody knows that it is money that they're after, and they're wanting to carve out a new life and everything. But I think everyone's got the kind of like full idea that this isn't just about them. It's about, well, it is all about them, but it's about money. It's not about them being belittled or them being hated on or anything like that. This is all about money, and people know that it's about money. They can see through the glitz and the glamour and all that kind of stuff that they're projecting. So what's underneath the situation? What's this say? Unwanted change. Oof. There is more to this than meets the eye. We have death reversed. Yes, we do, don't we, darling? Yes. And it is a change that they do not want. She's like, this is getting a bit too serious, I'm going. A change that they do not want, and there is things that have happened that we don't know about at the minute that will come out, because there's been stuff happening in the background, and there's something that's not really not going their way, and they're regretting how they handled it. So let's have a look and see what's King of Wands. He came up the other day. Meghan's a Leo. It could be that creative, passionate, full-on, fiery response they did. Look at us, we can be creative and everything like that. And it was such a big moment that it would be a kind of king energy. It would be this kind of showy offy, brashy kind of energy coming in there. So that's what's leaving the situation. So they kind of like the energy around them is a little bit more muted in a way. Don't get me wrong, it's still all about the money, but things are not going their way as planned. That's interesting. I shall put the rest of the cards out and then ooh. Okay, so the reason I put my cards out in a certain way is they've got different positions, and all the different positions mean something, like what's the situation right now at the minute, how things are abound, what's crossing them, what's above, what's below. And this is the headspace position, and you have the High Priestess in reverse. So this is a chaotic mind, an unbalanced mind. It's usually associated with hedonism because the High Priestess uprights everything good about being balanced between two worlds, and this is just like being shallow and vain and trying to achieve enlightened states with substances sometimes, and it's a little bit away, mental health out of control. What's surrounding the situation? The Lovers. So when we get this with these two, at the minute, I'm not saying it's forever, at the minute, they are surrounded by this coupley energy. Like, look at us, we are so much together, we are so in love. And this is what they are wanting to send out, and then what they have been sending out as part of their puff pieces, as part of their press, how they engage with each other and everything like that. In the public domain, they are showing that they're very much in love. It's very wholesome, it's very natural, and la 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 la. Just like us little plebs here, this is just their life, and they're just so good, and la la. And they're trying to put this out there that they're working with everyone, and they are lovely people. Trust me, we are lovely people. But when you've got the High Priestess in reverse, then it's just like, yes, yes, yes. There's something very off. They are worried about heartbreak. Interesting. Let me see the other cards. There is an element of regret going on here. There is an element of regret. The Nine of Cups in reverse is being a bit too overly smug, showing off, but you don't really have all of that wealth, you don't really have all of that emotional achievement, and everything's just a bit of a facade, everything's just a bit of a show. And we have the Five of Cups in reverse, and there's regret, and then realizing that you've made, you know, you're crying over spilt milk, it's done, it's dusted, it's just the way it is, and you're kind of coming out to realize that. So things are not, do not believe the gloss at all, at all. We have here a couple who are trying their best to keep their insecure, over emotional, messy kind of time under, like, they're basically, they're trying to hide it from everyone, how they're really feeling, and they're not really feeling that great. So I want to have a look into Harry now and see what's going on with him, because I want to see how much of their energy, Harry's energy, the cards are picking up, and what belongs to Meghan, what belongs to Harry. So can I have how is Harry doing? Because there's a lot of regret there. So yeah, he feels attacked. He feels like he's not too sure which way to go, what's the best thing to do, because you've got the Eight of Arrows, Eight of Swords here. There is confusion. He feels like he's been wrapped up in words. And there's just so much going on around him. And he's just not too sure where to go, guys. It's been hard for him. He's wanting... Archie's a Taurus, isn't he? So this is... I'm sure Archie's an Archie. Allegedly a Taurus. Well, that's the information they've put out. Don't kick off in the comments about him. But he's concerned about a youngster here. And that's what's really driving the situation for Harry. Interesting. The concern for the youngster. But yeah. So what is known about the situation? He's a little bit peeved off. He's sick of struggling on. He would like our respect, please. So we've got Nine of Bows, which is Nine of Wands. You guys have done all of this. Why aren't you cheering? Is what he's kind of pointing at. So he's a little bit... It is a little bit bitter. But let's see what's underneath the situation. Five of Stones, which is the Five of Pentacles. So he's very much feeling like he's been cast out. He's feeling like he's had a lot to endure. He's feeling very sorry for himself. Very sorry for himself there. Leaving the situation, King of Arrows. So I wonder if there's been some legal mind. Has said something, because the King of Arrows is the King of Swords. So that can be air sign man, so Aquarius, Gemini or Libra. And it's just that very much that he has had this King of Swords energy leaving the situation. So I don't know if it's something with maybe with Prince Philip. I know he's a Gemini. But it looks like it's something's not very went his way. So it could be a legal person who's been speaking to him, or his legal team's been speaking to him, and he's realizing he's not in a strong enough position as he thought he would be. I think things are not going according to plan. Headspace, we've got a page, and we've got an air sign. So, and we've got the Page of Stones there. So this is, again, when you have this, it can mean that it's a young energy, as in like a child or a young teen or tween or whatever you call them. But this one is very much in his headspace. So he's very fiery, he's very defensive, he's very thin-skinned. He's on the defensive, on the attack, with the arrows energy. It's all about swiftness. So he's very quick to do it. He's very quick to feel something, and he's very quick to react on it. So he's not in this kind of like, there isn't a lot of time of processing, taking a step back. What did it mean? Where's that person coming from? He's straight in on the defensive, on the attack straight away. And what's surrounding him? It's Six of Cups. I love that card. It's so beautiful. You see it all right? It's like a burial chamber with trees on it, and vessels, somewhat similar to the island that Princess Diana was buried on, if you know what I mean, on the Lord Spencer's estate. So maybe he's thinking back onto his younger days, and he could well be thinking of Diana, and he's thinking about maybe his younger time with his mother. What it would be like to meet his mother again, what it would be like to be around her, what would you think of how he's doing. So he's very focused on the past, he's focused on the feelings that he has for Archie and how his mother would be feeling it and interpreting it. So he's very much in this kind of like, it's quite an unhealthy headspace to be. I mean, I'm sure it's one that you would go to, but it's not doing him any favors. So he's hoping for true love and happy families and this kind of idyllic situation, because we've got the Eight of Vessels here, which again is cups. So again, it's emotional stuff. So he's looking for this ideal divine fantasy, this idealistic pure love. You know, all you feel is peace, all you feel is happiness. He's after that. He's after comfort, unconditional comfort. He's going to feel attacked. He's going to feel like things have been manipulated about him, things have turned around about him. There's going to be stuff coming out next. What's going to happen next? He's going to feel very insecure. He's going to feel very attacked. He's going to feel somebody who's got a very duplicitous, a very conniving kind of nature. I couldn't say that word. Somebody who's going to like double up on him and take him down. He's not in a good headspace at all, and this isn't going to add to it. This is going to add to it, and it's going to feel like it's fated, very much fated to what happens next, like it was always going to happen. Yeah, so let me know what you think of those cards down below. I think there's definitely some room for some comments on those cards, guys, if you want to make them. It's certainly something to watch out for in the coming months. Just to see where his headspace goes, because to be honest with you, he might be smiling and everything for the cameras, but he's been extremely thin-skinned. He's extremely nostalgic, and he thinks this can only be cured by being in a space where nothing can hurt him anymore. So I don't think that's a very healthy space for anyone to be. But he lashes out, and sometimes he's enjoying it, sometimes he's not. It's just a bit too much. So he might come out and say, and of course, this is just for entertainment purposes only, guys. All of it. So, yeah, he might come out and say that he's feeling grand when he's not, but we shall find out. We shall have a look. I'm going to have a look at how Meghan is in this relationship, just to see a little bit, because I did get a lot of a sense of loss and a sense of it's not made his homesickness any much better. But I'm going to have a look into Meghan now. Is the feeling of loss with his mother, the grief for his mother is so much. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to have a look at what's going on with Meghan in the UK now, because we did a reading on all of them, both of them, a reading on him, and now a reading on Meghan. Two of Coins, it's a balancing act. She's like, I can hold all this together. I can get things done. I've got everything. and I'll just show everyone it's absolutely fine. I can be out here, I can be the performer, and I can manage everything in our personal lives. It's absolutely fine. So what's crossing her? Knight of Cups. Now, this could well be William. Something has happened. Something has happened, and I picked it up with the other cards and with Harry's reading there. And is it actually William who is maybe putting a stop to some of their plans? Okay, so we've got the Five of Swords there, so she feels like maybe we're going to find this out, that something was taken and things have been manipulated and it's coming to light now. It's underneath this situation, strength. Me and Harry, we're together, we're strong, this is it, this is everything. So she is still into the relationship with Harry. She's holding him up, she's bringing him up. It's part of her, of how she's wanting the situation to continue. It's her inner strength, if you will. And she's just like, yeah, I've got Harry, this is what we're doing, this is where we're going. So she really does, I know there's lots of memes and stuff, she really does wear the trousers in the relationship. And what's leaving the situation? The energy is always so to the point. When you're reading Megan, it's the 10 of coins. It's the family has gone. The family, the rich family, that's the rich, powerful family is the 10 of coins, and that's what's leaving the situation. Look at me, look at how strong I am. I'm balancing the worlds, and then foiled by William. Okay, so let's see what else is going on. And I got a jumper card, and I'll have a look at see what that card is. Oof. King of coins in reverse. That could well mean Harry is out of control. What's going on? Oof. So she's feeling very cut out of the situation. She's feeling very like, why have you done this to me? Oh look, it's shining a light on her as well. But she's feeling like she is being cut out of the situation, that she's been ostracized again from that family. She's feeling like she's like very much alone and very outside of everything. She's not feeling included in everything, which is fine. What's surrounding her? There we go, guys. There's the devil. So there's lots of coercion. There's lots of planting seeds. There's lots of playing games. There's lots of nothing is as it seems around the situation. She's very, very, very in control, very, this is what I want things to be, this is how I want things to be. She's feeling very sorry for herself, so she's playing her cards harder. What she wants, Six of Coins. So she wants to be seen as the charitable giver of goodwill, the charitable giver of good fortune. She wants to be receiving things. So yeah, she wants to be seen as a giver, but she wants to be giving, but she also wants to be receiving double back. So everything that she does, she needs to be having a reason for a reason for doing, she's always got to be some kickback to giving a little bit. So she might be saying she's given something with her time and her presence and her platform, and she wants to be receiving back from that. Oh God, guys. Okay, so Eight of Swords again. We are going to be hearing, when they leave the royal family, they are going to be going off it about Princess Diana. We are going to be getting so much Princess Diana stuff shoved down our throats as soon as they leave. There'll be comparisons between Meghan and Princess Diana. There is going to be Princess Diana and Harry stuff coming out, and just boom, 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 boom with that. We've also got the Eight of Swords there, and she's going to actually tie herself up in knots and feel quite tired out with this whole thing. So we are going to get this sleek, shiny, professional looking kind of person. We may see some cracks with Harry, but she's kind of like controlling Harry in so many ways, and not in like I am MK Ultra mind controlling Harry, but she has got Harry's attention. He will follow her lead. He will follow her off a cliff face. He's completely bamboozled by her, but he's not feeling right within himself. So she's trying to manage and control that as well. So there's quite a lot going on there. And I think at the end of it, we are going to get a lot of Princess Diana and look how good I am, look how caring I am in comparison to, you know, and Harry really isn't that good. So there we go, guys. That's what I'm picking up for entertainment purposes only. And yeah, everything's alleged, of course. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'm a little bit shocked that Harry's still not so good. I know he's a thin-skinned asshat, but he really isn't grand at the minute, guys. So watch this space, see what comes out, and we are going to get some more. We still have the devil energy there. We have the high priestess in reverse. Meghan is actually more stronger and more resilient than Harry here, and she's kind of calling the shots of what she wants to do next. So I think they're going to go straight for Diana cards next. So yeah, once everything's done in London and they've finished what they needed to do, we're going to get the Diana stuff straight after that. So there we go. So thanks for sticking around. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Let me know if you'd like anything different in the comments section down below, and I shall see you guys on the next one. Take care now. Bye bye.